Oh, that looks like it appears to be working. That's good. Hello, Tara.
Hello, Nash. Hello.
I can hear you. I can't see. There you. Oh, we see you now. Hey.
Hello.
Well, that is a nice top.
Oh, well, thank you.
I don't think we've seen it. Is that new?
Yes, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, that's why I haven't seen it before.
This is Amazon.com. Couture.
I was just saying it looks nice. I'm sorry. It's a nice top.
I had this in a different color, and it's like warm and cozy and comfy. So I'm gonna buy it in like every color, I think.
Oh.
So look for this in many other colors.
How are you doing, Tony?
And I will tell you, Loki probably will
eat the cat
eat
turds.
Grady's poop because Dan's mom has a cat, a lovely little fluffy calico, and then she has a big beagle named Buddy and a mini beagle named Minnie. And Buddy loves him some cat poop. Buddy's a real big fan of cat poop.
Yeah, you should tell him about the time that he went after Miracle's cat poop, even though you weren't around for it.
I wasn't around for it, so that would be a you story.
Yeah, so I was at my mom's place.
Miracle did not like Buddy.
No, Miracle hated Buddy. There were two incidences with the beagle where I walked into the bedroom that I was staying in, and Miracle was on a chair, and Buddy was like face in her litter box, just chowing down, and she was just looking at me like, dear fucking God, stop. What the hell is happening here?
That's my poop! Miracle did not like dogs.
No, she fucking hated
She found their entire species offensive.
Well, and Buddy had a scar on his nose from Miracle, and he kind of avoided her after that.
Grady so far is voiced. He's kind of disgusted with Loki. He's not like actively hateful with Loki. He's just sort of like, why is this thing here? Come on, really?
It's loud and weird.
Why did you bring this into my house? I was not consulted on this. Why did you bring this?
The one time our girls met a dog, well, Dottie fucked off because there were people besides me and Dan in the house. So she vibrated into the upside down, as she tends to do when people that are not me or Dan are in the house. Peggy, we have friends that have a little Chai Weenie. He's a Dachshund Chihuahua mix, and his name is Tyrion Lannispaw. And they brought him over, and Peggy was actually bigger than him. And Peggy's way of learning about things is to very slowly paw at them. And she got the paw about halfway there, and then he jumped up and started to bark, and she was like, fuck that! She hissed and ran away, and that was a friendship that was not to be. She was like, it's loud and it jumps, and I don't like it.
Well, they're tolerating each other, which I think is the best to be expected at this moment.
Give it a week, Grady will be riding around on Loki's back.
So, two things to discuss before we get started tonight. First off, just a note. Since it is almost Black Friday, and obviously you or people in your family are going to go out and buy electronics, this Saturday we are going to be having a edition of RDA Tech Q&A for you Black Friday shoppers. Although, why would you do this? I don't know.
I'm gonna be hanging out with cats on Black Friday.
Saturday at 9 p.m., Mike and I will be taking your questions regarding your technical stuff. Any questions you have, we'll look at some news stories and whatnot. If you have questions for us that we might be able to help you with, send those to requests@radiodeadair.com. That's requests@radiodeadair.com. I might even put a little graphic on the screen to remind you. So you can join us for that. It'll be this Saturday at 9 p.m. And also, before we get started with the stories...
That's also where your musical requests should go and not in the chat.
Not in the chat, yeah. Also, this week is, of course, Black Friday. And it's time... Next week, we are going to have all the horror stories because you're not going to listen to what I say right now.
All the riots at Target.
Yeah.
The stampedes at the Walmart.
But we're going to...
The beatings at Best Buy.
We're going to... talk about some stuff that you're not going to listen to us, but we're going to talk about it anyway. Look, Black Friday is hell for retail employees, okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's not a game, it's not a running of the bulls, it's keep your shit calm. Yeah. Is what it's coming down to here. Don't take out any of your frustrations. If you can't get a thing, if they are sold out of a thing, chances are that the store only had 10 of the thing to begin with.
Or they opened at midnight and that thing was gone by 2 a.m.
Yeah. So the people who work there have no responsibility for any of this.
No control.
They don't make the decisions. They don't make the sales. They don't make the flyers. They don't bring in. They don't
Nope.
order the stuff.
Nope.
All they are there to do is make sure you don't burn the place down and take your money. That's about it.
Yeah. And try to retain some semblance of order, which will fail. But, you know.
Yeah. So
My general rule that I like to tell people when shopping during the holiday season is to remember you can leave anytime you want. If the mall or shopping center you're at gets too annoying, too crowded, too hot, too covered in strangers' kids' poop,
that is the thing that happens.
yeah, you can leave. You can go home anytime you want. The people that work there, they can't. They don't have that option. They have to stay until their shift is done, no matter how fucking horrible it is. So keep that in mind. You can leave anytime you want. And if it gets too bad, you can just go home and shop online.
And also the people who
That's
work.
how I do That's how I do Black Friday. I do Black Friday fucking online. It's genius.
Yeah.
I don't know why you would enter a shopping place on Black Friday.
Yeah. It'd be. I know it hurts the retail stores, but come on, this whole Black Friday thing is horrible for everyone.
I've been getting Black Friday emails since last Friday.
Just
Like Black Friday is now a whole week.
be kind to the people who work there. If you're not, they have every reason not to be kind to you. Because you're never shopping in that store again. You're just there to buy the one thing and then fucking leave. You're an asshole. We know assholes. If you're going to be an asshole to a retail worker, you're an asshole. What is that old saying about when you go out on a date with someone? Watch how they treat the service people.
Yup.
Watch how they treat service people and pets. That's your first inclination about whether they're worth dating. If they're dicks to pets and service people, get away.
If your date is an asshole to the waiter, your date is an asshole.
Yeah.
That's why jobs do lunch interviews. Because you're going to be nice to the person interviewing you.
But you have to depend and see how you behave to the waiter staff. All right.
Yep.
Now,
Make us proud out there. Just
Now-
don't go out. I mean, honestly, I recommend you just not do Black Friday. Because it's bullshit. Just skip it. But if you must.
but of course, we are going to have stories next week because we
Yeah.
always have fucking stories. for
Because we have a
Black
whole
Friday.
day dedicated to giving thanks for what we have, immediately followed by a day where we beat the shit out of each other to get more stuff. Because America.
America. All right, let's start this thing. Each week, Catherine, Radio Dead Air audience, go out in the worldwide interwebs, find all sorts of horrible stuff, bring it back here for a little segment we like to call What the Fuck is Wrong with You? And